Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate, or I go by AlwaysMoreSims here on YouTube, and today I have another poll for you guys, because you should know, if you've been around for a while, I quite like my polls. Not like polls that you use to like support something, or that like you can dance on, not those kind of polls. That's P-O-E-L-S. No, that's not it. P-O-L-E, yes it is, P-O-L-E-S. I'm tired. I'm kind of ready to go to bed, but whatever. I'm talking about P-O-L-L-S, because I am over halfway done with my Sims 3 One Man 100 Kids challenge. I'm kind of flying through that challenge. It's been a lot of fun. I don't think I'm necessarily playing it correctly, but I'm about 20 parts in and have about 55 kids, so I'm like, well, it's probably time to start maybe kind of sort of looking for something. Sorry, I was dragging that to another screen, so that got all, yeah, it went like that. I'm sorry. But basically I have 3 challenges. What are you chewing on? Chloe, I hear you. Are you chewing on my book bag? Chloe? She's like, not anymore, I'm not. Anyways, I have 3 challenges for you guys to choose from, for me to play. So when my One Man 100 Kids challenge is over, I will then move on to whatever challenge has the highest votes in the poll. So I don't remember exactly when I started One Man 100 Kids. It was a couple months ago now, isn't it? I think. Maybe, kind of, sort of, possibly. Here, I'm gonna check. Okay, so I started it in February. It is currently, when I'm like recording this, it's April 17th, so this video is supposed to go up tomorrow. So it took me a little more than 2 months to get halfway through the challenge, so I'm estimating it should take about another 2 months, so you guys have, again, roughly 2 months to vote. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So, the first challenge, these challenges shouldn't look new. This is the Black Widow challenge. I have brought this challenge back numerous times in numerous different polls because I think it looks like a lot of fun. It is something I'm very interested in playing. And basically I'm going to put this in a poll until it wins or I run out of other challenges I want to play. Now these are what I consider to be short challenges that can be completed in like 1 to 3 generations. These are not legacy challenges. These are not something that has, you know, a different set of rules for like 10 generations. These are not those kinds of challenges. Again, these are something that I'm hoping to complete in somewhere between like 1 to 3 generations, which could still take me a while, but it's not 10 generations long. So Black Widow is something that can typically be completed in like 1 to 2 generations. The whole point is basically you're trying to kill 10 men, like you marry them for their money, then you kill them, and then you move on to the next guy. That's basically it. Like this is what you have to complete every challenge, or like every with every husband, pretty much. Like, the lifespan must be normal, start with a young adult, give her the following 3 traits: materialistic, snob, and romantic. The aspiration has to be in the love subcategory, being the serial romantic. Move her into a lot house, get her settled, no money cheats allowed. Meet a sim, build your relationship until you can get married. All of the marriages, every time they get married, it has to be a formal party. Or it should have a formal party, not a requirement, but I would probably do that just for the added challenge. And having a dinner party to show you're the perfect wife. And it must get at least a silver. After the party, find a new romantic interest and move them in. Get caught cheating. Make sure the husband is very close / near while getting quote unquote romantic with a new sim. So with this one, or actually it's move them in, it'd probably be one of those things that would maybe just invite the sim over and then still like have them getting caught, but I want to move into like their house. Kind of like if any of you ever watched how Little Simsy played, I want to play pretty much very similar to her. Like I want to move into the new guy's house, and like I don't have the skill to renovate, and since I would be going after like the richest Sims, like in the game, I would not be wanting, like that would be very intimidating to renovate their houses, apartments, whatever they're living in. So I would get like renovations off the gallery or something, but I wouldn't move them in right away. I'd probably wait for the last husband to die. But and I'm not set on it being a husband. I might just go after just like richest Sims in general. So like Judith Ward or Bella Goth, stuff like that. Like it doesn't have to, I'm having a stroke. I am not set on it being like the guy every time, but kill off the husband, marry again to the new guy, inscribe the tombstone with his name, died by Black Widow. Repeat this over until you have 10 graves or more / 10 of them have died. Simple, right? Maybe not. Simply do so while following the rules seen below. So there's like different options, and then there's like different levels of difficulty, and I'm not interested in the scoring or stuff like that. Like I'm just gonna play it and see how it goes. So then this is actually the only Sims 4 challenge I have for this poll this time around. The next one, the other two are both for Sims 3. So this is the Sims 3 50 full challenge. I don't really play a lot with the horses in the Sims 3 because the horses could be kind of laggy, but at the same time, the few times I have played with horses in the Sims, I have loved it. I think it's a lot of fun, and this is a challenge I really want to try. So again, it's going to be here until it gets chosen or there are no other challenges to do. This one, out of the 3 I have for today, will probably take me the longest, because you have to wait for the mares to give birth and you have to have 50 of them, and it can get really chaotic if you have like a whole bunch of like foals in the household, and because like it can get really chaotic when you have a bunch, like if you have a dog that has a bunch of puppies or like a cat who has a bunch of kittens, like it can get really hectic. And I also know that it can get kind of wonky, like once you use all of the horses like at the equestrian center, like you can send your mare to go to the equestrian center and like go with a stud and like get pregnant and stuff like that, but there's only so many horses in the equestrian center, and then you have to like worry about moving stallions in and all that stuff, so it can be kind of difficult, and I can see myself getting annoyed with this challenge, but at the same time I really want to play it. So you have to create a sim and a horse. The horse can be male or female. I would probably do female, but the sim may also be male or female. No money cheats. Each foal has to have a different sire, so father or dom, mother. I don't know if that's how you say that. I love horses, but I don't know all the vocabulary. Your mare or stallion's goal is to have 50 foals. Yes, you can use any and all lifetime reward points that the horse may have. You can also train them, race them, jump them as you wish. You may choose to sell / give away each foal as it ages into adulthood. Do not sell or give away a foal. You can age up a foal early, but only if it achieves an additional trait such as fast or always nosy. It's noisy. They can achieve an additional trait by performing the action many times. Example, fast, gallop around a lot, noisy, whinny a lot. Your sim human can be any age with any traits, but young adult is suggested so they can live longer and take care of all the horses / foals that would come into their care, and other sims may join your household. Your human sim and any other sims may not choose a job or profession, except for teenagers. They can have part-time jobs. Self-employment is optional. Hint, there is a horseman / horsewoman self-employment option now. You may choose any world you wish, but it must have the equestrian center, as this is where you will be going with your mare to breed her, contest her, and sell your grown-up foals. You can also use unicorns, wild horses, and adopted ones as sires to your foals, used only once, of course. A little note on lot size: you may choose any size you wish, but if it is at least a 30 by 30, the bigger the better, but watch those beginning funds. For those that use stallions, the mare that is impregnated must be in the household at the time of birth. You can sell her afterwards if you wish, but that means bottle feeding the foal. Your sim may have other pets, such as a dog or cat, etc. Try to limit their numbers, though, so you still have room to work with your horses. You can go to Edit Town and create more households with or without animals/horses, but you are not allowed to change the active household at any time. So, yeah, I think this sounds like a lot of fun. Stressful, but fun. And then the last challenge is the A to Z family challenge. So it is very like along the lines of like my one man 100 kids, A to Z baby challenge, 100 baby like it's very similar. So this is a family challenge. The objective is to have, like it says, 26 boys and 26 girls in the shortest time possible. The idea is to name a girl and boy with each letter of the alphabet. So down here, there's like the example. So there's Amy, Beth, and so like those are the first two girls. But then there's a boy, and he's Adam, and then Catherine, Billy. So like you basically would have like separate lists for names. So like these are all the girl names down the alphabet. These are all the boys' names down the alphabet. And, like, you have to... So you would be having 52 kids in total. Probably would be something that would take 1 to 2 generations. Seeing as how I would be, like, I would be using the same parents. And it's not like with Derek, who, like, moves a woman in, has a kid, moves her out, moves a woman in. Like, he has, like, 2 or 3 women living in the house at the same time that are pregnant with his children. But yeah, you're to create 2 Sims, a young adult male and female, set their relationship as roommates, move them into any lot they can afford. Aging must be on, lifespan set to normal. You can play other households in the same file as long as aging is off. Male Sims can have jobs, so can any teens, but the female can't because she'll be having babies. And you can't leave children or babies alone. The Sims can earn money in other ways such as painting, hacking, photography, gardening, etc. This kind of sounds like something meant for The Sims 4, but it's in The Sims 3. So, Sims 3 category, so... you can buy the fertility reward. You can't use any rewards or methods that will extend a Sim's life. You can't have ghosts or save a Sim from death. CC or mods are only allowed if they don't give you an advantage. Cheats are allowed if they don't give you an advantage. You can adopt, but they will not count towards the 52 children. The children must be full children of the starting Sims. So, like, they can't be like your Sims get divorced and then, like, they remarry or something. Like, it has to be the starting 2 Sims that you made at the beginning. You can't influence the gender of the babies in any way, so no listening to our alternate... Yeah, I think this is supposed to be in The Sims 4. Alternative or pop music or eating carrots or strawberries. Okay, I'm assuming that means no eating watermelon or apples. You must use the trait generator to generate the children's traits. Children and teens can be aged up after they get an A in school. You can move out young adults. When the mother becomes an elder, you move on to the youngest child. That Sim and their partner will become the new parents. You can move the older, I think that's supposed to be TWO, parents out after this to make room. Any Sim that dies or is taken away before they turn into a young adult doesn't count. Must name each child with a different letter. So, again, I think this might have been originally written for The Sims 4, but... we're gonna play it in The Sims 3. So I only have 3 challenges. I removed the single father challenge because I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It wasn't something that really caught my interest a lot, like a whole bunch in the last like poll. I only added it because I wanted to like even out with like 2 Sims 3, 2 Sims 4 challenges. But to be honest, it wasn't something I was really looking forward to. And I was actually kind of relieved when it didn't win the poll. But yeah, so the A to Z challenges by Abby CA, Abika. 50 Fulls is by Rala. And the Black Widow challenge, or at least these rules, because I know a lot of different people have written rules for this challenge, is by Lot80. I will link all of the rules down in the description. The poll will now be in the description of videos from here on out. I will not be mentioning it for the 1 Man 100 Kids challenge for the next couple weeks because I have pre-recorded pretty far ahead for that challenge, and so I just it wasn't a thing. So yeah, I think that is everything though. I do have my gaming channel and my Twitter linked down in the description, so there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff for you to go check out down there, so like feel free. Check it out. Take your time. I'd appreciate it. I think that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye, guys.